Hello, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, Sagittarius Ascendant. Welcome to your June 2017 astrology forecast. This is a great month for you. You have your full moon on June 9th, and that is always a time of illumination and seeing where you've been and where you want to go. But before we get there, here's another reason why this month is very powerful for you. That your ruling planet Jupiter is stationing, going direct in Libra. And whenever planet stations, it's at its power point. So it's just shining that vibe down. And therefore, you get this sense of confidence. What does Jupiter want for us? It wants us to take a risk. It wants us to be confident. It wants us to expand. You know, that whole sense of the adventure of life. If we don't shoot for something, if we don't aim for something, how will we ever get there? So it's set your sights high. And okay, let's back up a bit. At the beginning of the month, Mars, which has been in Gemini, across from your sign, so sometimes that can be a little bit irritating, or people find people in your life a little irritating or confrontational. Although you're good, you can dance with it. You're able to dance with it. But Mars will go into Cancer on June 4th. And when Mars goes into Cancer, that's in a aspect with you that's called a quincunx, and making some adjustments. Where are the adjustments? With perhaps it's just that the adjustments will be with what other people expect and what you expect from them. It's not a negative energy at all. It's just is what it is. So there can be somebody in your life, especially if you are in an intimate one-on-one relationship, where they might be saying, why can't you do this? Can we do this? Can we do that? Just a little bit of a needling of, I want you to be able to do this for me. And so you just make a little bit of adjustment and all is cool. Now, Venus on the 6th goes into Taurus. It's the same day that Mercury changes signs and goes into Gemini. And Mercury going into Taurus, that's a nice, she loves being in Taurus because Taurus is about abundance and pleasure and comfort and sensuality. And Venus is, what we love and value. So she's very comfortable there. And she will be going through a sector of your world that is about putting those things in your day-to-day life. However you can do with that, even if it's just a little thing. So, and Sag, I think you more, or at least as much as some signs, and more than most signs, can appreciate the value of enjoying life, daily life to its fullest. Every day doing something, it doesn't have to be a big thing, but bringing in a little bit of pleasure into everyday life. What is it that I love to do? What is it that I can really feel that my life is abundant, my life is full? And Venus going into Taurus in that sector of your chart, Sagittarius, can really help expand that. Now, here we are with Mercury, the thinking planet, going into Gemini on the 6th. And of course, that's where the sun will be for the first 21 days of June, opposite your sign, right? Gemini's opposite Sagittarius. And that can be that people come to you, they have new ideas, banter back and forth ideas, getting ideas, just being in an environment with people that are interesting can fire you up. Oh, they're doing this. That gives me this idea. And even a conversation can trigger a thought for you this month that takes you in a different direction. Like, you know what? It really doesn't have anything what they're talking about, but somehow there was a synapse jump. And I got this great idea right now. So it's a very strong idea month for you. And being with people and sharing and laughing and joking, all of that's true too. It's, like I said, especially on June 9th when it's your full moon. And the 8th, 9th, and 10th, they really are your power days of connecting with you and what you want and where you want to go. It's a great weekend to get away. There might be a lot of people on the road, but it's a great weekend to get away, just to drop the cares of the world, see something different, see something new, see something fresh, and totally rejuvenate yourself. On the 21st, the sun goes into Cancer, of course. It's a solstice, and that solstice energy, and 2 days later is the new moon. It goes into the place where Mars went into on the 4th. That it's called your solar 8th house, which is where you share your resources with other people. Now, it's also a deep house of thinking and intuition. And it means that for you to merge with somebody else, because this is in the sign of Cancer. Cancer is about comfortable and safety. It's just asking you, do I feel really safe with this person to truly commit, to truly share myself with that person? Do I feel very safe and protective with them? And you may attract people that feel very safe and protected with you, or they want some more of that. They want some more of that merging, that connectiveness, and having that balance between, the right relationships in your life, whether they're professional or personal, is really the key for you. And so you feel free, so you don't feel bogged down, and they actually nurture you. They bring something to the table where that joint merging with that other person, you feel that it feeds you in a deep way and does not drain you. Now, I do know that for some Saggies, you're still dealing with Sagittarius in your sign. And it's almost over. So this particular month with that full moon in your sign, it can bring up, is this really what I want to be doing with my life? Yes, it can bring that up for some of you whose sun is very close to where Saturn is right now. And that's, that's those of you who are born around the 14th or the 15th of December. And it can be an illumination time of, I don't want that, and I do want this, and I'm going to go for it. The two planets that are so strong this month, Jupiter, your ruling planet, in the house of friendship, you can find some gifts or some support or help from friends. And Neptune, it wants the dream. You create it in the visualization first before you bring it down to the reality of Earth. And Neptune stationed in what's called your solar 4th house, where you want to live, is saying, maybe you don't get to move there now to that dream place, that ultimate place where in your vision you can see yourself living, but keep putting that energy out there so there's a symbiotic putting that energy out there so you can attract it to your life. Have a beautiful month, Sagittarius, and thank you for joining me for your June astrology forecast. My name is Donna Page. If you subscribe, I have these little daily astrology things, so when the important things come up during the month, it's like what's going on this day, you can flip it on and find out. Thanks again.